Right, okay. Sealer, charge in. And Nevia, we will heal you up after this combat, I promise. Oh, shoot.
I'll cut you wide open.
Oh, nope. Path to the target's blocked. Never mind. Where am I at? Come forward, please. Very quick. Right. Let's take some healing potions. Oh, we only have 2. You know what? Let's just go ahead and... Oh, at least we only have 2 spare. Let's burn a spell slot. Okay.
Into the fray.
Right. Probably should have used charge there. Definitely should have used charge there. However, again, doesn't seem to be too much difficulty with these enemies at the minute. Looks like we screwed up on that nature check. Yep. Let's see. Oh. Oh, it's Lan. I remember Lan. Hello, Lan.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into a circle of light, however, you realise that you have never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man. The man notices you and freezes. The curling horn protruding from his head casts a malevolent shadow on the cave wall.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
Oh shit, what voice does that remind me of? A little bit of like Mike WAZOWSKI. Like that one. Hello there, Faye. How you doing, man? You had a good stream, bud? Hope so. Hope so. Right, so the woman, just as strange as her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator. Oh shit.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, they might know what's going on up there.
Well, of course we know what's going on. Demons are laying waste to Canabra, or Canabras. Everyone seems to pronounce it differently. I'm going to say Canabras. No, I'm going to say Canabra. We'll settle on Canabra. It might change later on. We'll see.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
Indeed we do, Lan. Let me see. Look at chat for a sec. How are we doing? I'm very well, thanks, Faye. I'm doing pretty good. Starting a new playthrough on Pathfinder ahead of the DLC release, which is happening on the 15th of February, so exactly to date this stream, or to date the future VOD, exactly a week from today. So I'm hoping to... I'm still in just chatting. Oh, shit. That's my bad. Let me just dive out of the game for a sec. Let me see. I did think at the start of the stream I would forget to do that. Either way. Yeah, no, starting a new playthrough for Pathfinder. First DLC is coming out next week, and I have not played it in a while. Done a little bit in my spare time, just to test some builds out and stuff. But I haven't played it in probably in quite a while, so I thought I'd dive in, start a new playthrough, and get ready for that DLC drop. I'm excited. I'm all kinds of excited. Okay, so if things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze...
Isn't that a movie? The Shield Maze? Wait, no. I don't think it is it?
But we need to be in Canabras. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
There's some sort of movie that's like the such and such maze, or the maze trap. I don't know, something like that. It's a little bit like shit. What's the movie called? With main character is called Katniss Everdeen. It's based on books. Either way, you know the one I mean. You know the one I mean. A little bit like that, I think, isn't it? The Maze Trials or something like that. Okay, who are you? Tieflings? No, they're clearly not tieflings, so I'm not going to say that. What is this place? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
That's none of your bit.
Okay.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold.
I see. Whole
Except
world
they
under
don't
the
have
world
a
scenario.
clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
Okay.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone.
I'm getting some
It's
odd
not
chosen
an
one
ordinary
vibes.
weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
God, she's a bitch.
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Or maybe she's just trying to prevent you from finding the sword. Wenduag shrugs and turns away. Maze, does it really lead to the surface? A sword of holy flame. How did it wind up down here? Yeah, a sword of holy flame. How did that wind up down here?
It came here with its owner a long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
Are they going to tell us what gongs are? There we go. Okay.
In Uplander time.
So 70 years ago, the sword was lost down here. Okay.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Right.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
So, does the attack have anything to do with the sword, or is this all just coincidence?
Watch your tongue.
My God, she is a viper. Okay, well, we'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, sorty. Help us,
Valuable
and
descriptor.
in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
That remains to be seen. We'll
What, you want to find
We'll wait
the
and
sword
see.
quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
she's just a bundle of joy, isn't she? Right. Oh, a religion check. Let's try it.
Not this time.
Oh, statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude, but the figure was clearly crafted with genuine feeling. What does that mean exactly? Genuine feeling.
I found
Ooh, did we find it?
something.
No, we got a copper ring. Okay.
Now what is that?
And some grinding stones. What about this?
What's that there?
The room looks like an improvised museum or perhaps some kind of temple. We got 2 handfuls of gems. Anything else?
I
Oh,
found something.
couple more grinding stones. Doesn't look like we're finding anything else. Oh no.
What do we have here?
And just like that, I was proven wrong. 3 pearls. Oh, I'm assuming this is the sword because it has a little bit of a different icon for the pickup. Looks like an interact icon. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh shit. Oh boy. A strange flash pierces the gloom. Let's correct that. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Flanders feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound, healed by Turendelev, reopens and weeps scarlet. But there's no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another one entirely. Flanders' heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly burst into his mind, thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery. They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am going to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Flanders intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Flanders. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, "Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us." Leaving us? Leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true? That's your ASMR fix for the stream, people. The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colourful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. "Only if you're willing, and only if you're ready. There is no going back." "Then don't waste your strength healing me," the girl whispers. "Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near." There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. Oh boy, do we want to make a will check with +4, or do we want to make an Arcana check +6? I think we go with Arcana. The wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. Oh, the yawning chest wound burns white hot. Flanders' head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is, the person called Lariel who sent this vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. But Flanders knows how to resist malign influence such as this, no matter its origin. Haha, we succeeded. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying. But Flanders is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real, it exists only in the strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they called Lariel. The foolish angel. struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old, and quavering. Where is your goddess angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering, with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Flanders senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this. You will kill me, monster, this I know, but one day someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and punish evildoers and traitors, or save them. They will raise it up and save and protect the innocent! The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colours. Flanders does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Flanders' chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Flanders sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, its outline. The memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Flanders senses that it will return. All he need do is call it. Oh boy.
Hey, are you alright?
Well, that was a lot.
You were kinda glowing just now.
Glowing with natural beauty, or the other kind of glowing? Oh, that kind of glowing. Okay. Towering Ewok says in chat, what are we playing today? So, Ewok, this week I'm going to be going ahead and I've been excited to do this. I'm diving into Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous ahead of the first DLC release for the game, which is coming out 7 days from now, I think. Like a week, on the 15th of February. So, I'm going to be diving into a playthrough of this week. I'm trying to get up to the point where I can play the DLC as soon as it releases. Maybe. We'll see. I might not get far enough in. But yeah, I'm going to be playing through this, and all the VODs will be getting edited and uploaded to YouTube for those who weren't able to watch it live. But yeah, it's a little bit of a different one. We're thinking with YouTube VOD in mind, I think. Either way, welcome to the stream, and I hope you're doing well.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
Oh shit. Lan looks at you, dumbfounded. I don't know either, Lan.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
I'm surprised they're not all illiterate. I mean, given the fact that they all live underground.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Yeah, Wendwag, I mean, if that excites you, then feel free to head over to twitch.tv/StupidSexyFlanders. You know, I'm pretty special. You can go ahead and follow me over there. Maybe subscribe, Wendwag. Possibly. Maybe. Shameless marketing. Yeah.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
It does feel kind of weird that they openly refer to themselves as mongrels. Like, I don't know. It seems like it just feels bad. Feels bad, man, okay?
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Wendowag would need to win me over to be welcome here. Seems hostile. She is hostile as fuck. She's like a little viper. Everything that we say to her, she seems to just spit poison at. You saw it too? The traitors, the dying girl? Or requires angel mythic buff? Now here's the thing. I haven't played all that much of this game when it first came out. However, I have been told since then that when it says requires angel mythic path, it doesn't actually require it as such. It's just that it's indicating that that dialogue option belongs to that mythic path. So let's do it. Let's just, you know, bitches be questioning my integrity. Well, guess what? Holy sword. Boom.
That is just... wow. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, I know.
Heaven has truly blessed you.
Oh, please.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Did we just get a positive... Did we just get a positive result from Wendowag? I think that's about as close to positive as we're going to get from her.
Yes, it's similar, but this light is more golden. Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Okay, here's the deal, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick comfort break, pop to the toilet, and then I'll be back. I'm probably going to be finishing up in like half an hour. So I'll get back and we'll try and get a little bit deeper into this quest line. We might even be able to, I don't know, reach like the first dungeon or something like that. I reckon we'll probably be able to. Maybe we'll end up stopping just before we enter the first dungeon. But either way, I will be back very soon. For those of you who are watching the VOD, this is probably the point where it'll skip to the next video. I would assume. Who knows? Either way, see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye for now.